Y'all, happy Free Friday. Happy Friday. Y'all, we made it. We made it. We made it because guess what? It's Friday. We made it a whole week. You know, I know some people probably had a real busy week. Some people probably had an eventful week. But either way you put it, y'all, it's Free Friday and we made it, guys. I didn't put my description in because I said, let me go ahead and jump on and give my Free Friday cheer, guys. So that's where I am. So guess what? If you are not following this page, please follow me. If you're watching this video, you're not following, follow this page for some great lifestyle content. I might do some impromptu lives. So it's a vibe over here. And if you haven't, y'all go back and check out my video from yesterday. I decided just to kind of show y'all how it is for me when I get off work, my after work chronicle, things I do, you know, just stuff I do in the evenings to get ready for another day. So those different things that I talk about on my lifestyle blog. I do different topics and tips and things like that, like on my blog, aprilblog.online. I have like that's my written version of my website, aprilblog.online. So my videos, like I'm doing this now, and things I do like on my other socials, like on YouTube and stuff like that. So follow me over there if you are not. And I haven't checked my numbers over there. So as of last night, I only need 3 more subscribers just to hit that goal. So y'all go over there. I probably hit it. I don't know. But I'm trying to get to 500. So y'all, you know, if you have a YouTube channel, subscribe. Or tell your friend to subscribe. Or tell a friend of a friend. Y'all, blogging with April. So first of all, this is September. This is suicide prevention month. I think every month should be suicide prevention, should be talking about it. A lot of people, you know, some people have completed suicide, you know, so we're trying to, you know, we're trying to help people and trying to, you know, teach about the warning signs of suicide. You know what I'm saying? Just know your people. You know what I'm saying? If you watch and know if their activities are changing. If some people, they kind of warn you. You know what I'm saying? They'll warn you they'll probably start giving away things. It's different signs. They'll write a letter. They might start isolating. You will notice that their affect change. If there was a person that used to be very bubbly, that changes. Sometimes don't let that fool you, because sometimes a person that completed suicide, like they are like happy. They're like the happiest. They're over the top. And because they know what they're about to do, they feel like they're about to go to a better place. So don't let that fool you either. But you have to just know your people and know their activities. You have to know their personality. If they are off and things are different, then you need to be having a conversation with them. Sometimes talking to people and encouraging them, that can go a long way. So it's, you know, just know your people. Always check on your people. You know, don't support if people always want to be off to themselves. People don't never want to talk. They're always quiet. You know what I'm saying? Because they're thinking. Just because somebody is quiet, they got thoughts. And your thoughts, you can be thinking as you're doing stuff. You know how this works. Like you can be doing laundry or having fun or whatever. You still thinking. That mind is steady rolling. So your thoughts is the one that your thoughts are the things that it affects your behavior and your mood. So a person thought life is that matters. You know what I'm saying? So always a person that's quiet, a person that tends to want to be off to themselves, get them engaged. If you know that they're like a family member or, you know, a friend or whatever, get people like that engaged. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to prevent suicide. We got the hotline number 988. You know, things like that. If you're watching this, a person, you know, you might have the ideation, you might be pondering it. You might be thinking like, dang, my life might be better off if I'm not here and stuff like that. So 988, where there are people and other mental health professionals that can help out, like myself, and, you know, people who can help you, you know, that can help talk you through a lot of this stuff. You know, so that's why I'm representing my ribbons today, National Suicide Prevention Month. So we got to, you know, keep bringing awareness. We got to keep pushing this stuff out here. We got to make sure we checking on people, even your strong friends, even people look like, you know, they got it all together, because they can crash, you know, because burnout, that stuff is real. So check on your people. We got to do it. Okay, y'all. So my title is Let's Hype Us Up. This Friday, hype us up. Let's do it. You know, we can if all of us have a decision. We can make our life to be, or make our day to be whatever it is that we choose it to be. If you want to have a good day, you can make it a good day. It starts with a decision and a mindset. If you just want to I hate to say, if you just want to be down in the dumps, you basically chose that, you know, unless you got some type of chemical imbalance or mental illness. You know, a lot of times they can't help that. That's why, you know, they have to have medication and different strategies to help them out with that, coping strategies. But if you know what I'm saying, don't have any of those issues or whatever, you have the power to make the day to be the day that you want to make it out to be. You have that power. You have the determination. You have the determination. You just got to tap into it and use it. Okay? You can make the changes that you need to make. That's whatever it is you want, how you want your day to be affected. You can make the changes. You can do better. You know, you can do better. You can live happy. It shouldn't take much for a person to be happy. Just by being able to, it's the small things for me. Being able to, you know, probably go outside, or to think about how good God is, think about how I overcome a lot of things. That puts a little bit of pep in my step. Thinking about the things I can do. Like thinking about like a lot of your accomplishments, stuff that you've been able to do, things that you pushed through that was hard, but you was able to do that. That should be like a little pep me up. You was able to complete whatever that certification is. You was able to dominate whatever your career goal is. You was able to step out your comfort zone and try something different, something you was able to push past a fear. All that is momentum and motivation. If you was able to push past something that you never did before, but you did it, you know what I'm saying? You probably did the best job you wanted to do, but you did it. That's a good accomplishment because you was able to step out and do that thing. Think about things like that. Think about when the last time you achieved something, it was hard. It was hard. You had to get pushed out your comfort zone. You was able to do it. That's a good pat on the back. You can say for yourself, are you was able to complete something that you had a hard time working with, and you finally was able to complete that task. You was finally able to push through whatever obstacle that was. Pat yourself on the back. Do not wait on other people to give you accolades. If it was something you know that you worked hard on, blood, sweat, and tears, it was nothing but God and you. You know, you can pat yourself in the back, reward yourself, celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? So you can live happy. You can be that person to strive. You can be a person that strive, to work hard no matter what obstacle, whatever. You can be able to do that stuff, okay? Life is what you make out of it. And that's true. Life is what you make out of it. You know, if you say, okay, I'm going to conquer this day, and having that attitude, I'm going to conquer this day. I'm going to step out my comfort zone. I'm going to complete that task. I'm going to finish whatever. I'm going to take this by storm, whatever it is. That right there, that determination, you can be able to do. Just having the willpower and the determination to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because if losing is not an option, you already won. So say you say to yourself, I'm not even going to entertain me not succeeding in that. I'm going to win. I'm going to do this. This is going to get done. So you already chose winning. When you say you're going to do that, or you're going to be this person, or you're going to figure this thing out, you're going to finish it, guess what? You chose victory. When you say it like that, you already made a choice. You know what I'm saying? So think about, you know, what you're saying and what you already commit. You committed to winning. When you say, okay, I'm going to be able to do this, I'm going to get this thing done. You have that attitude. Losing was not an option at that moment for you. So keep that up. Keep that attitude up as we go into the weekend. You know, I would say engage in something different, something that's going to help, you know, boost up your mood, confidence. Always think about self-care. Something that's going to boost up your mood, confidence. It doesn't have to be buying something. It doesn't have to be You know, yeah, purchasing something. You can do a confidence booster. You can do stuff that's free. You can probably do some, you know, some reading, some soul searching. That's self-care. Exercising, stuff you already got at home, trying different stuff, tapping into a hobby, things that you already have possession of, stuff that's at your home, at your fingertips that you can do. That's self-care. Being able to do something that you can incorporate a hobby, or you can do some deep diving and facing some things so you can, you know, come out your shell or whatever it is. That's self-care. You know what I'm saying? Self-care doesn't have to always be buying something, going to the nail shop. That's part of self-care, but it's more to self-care than that. Self-care is taking care of your mind as well. That can be doing some type of mindless activity, like looking at a movie, not trying to figure out what the movie's about. Listening to some good inspiration, something that's going to feed and pour back into you. That is self-care. Being a friend to somebody, being friendly, doing a kind act, you know, volunteering, all that is self-care, because you know what? Because what you do for others, you that's actually pouring back into you. So all that is self-care whenever you know, helping out somebody else. Doesn't necessarily have to be like you buying something. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to that. So, y'all, those are my tips I'm gonna head off. Appreciate you. That you, Mandy. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. Guys, happy Free Friday. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Happy Free Fridays. We going to the weekend. You know, hey girl, I know that was your icon. Happy Free Friday to you and the girls. So yeah. So let's, on this Free Friday, when we put my topic in later, let's be more intentional just about that. About things. What can we do? Stuff we can do at our fingertips that we don't have to probably spend money on. Stuff we can do to make our environment fun. Getting ready for the fall, you know, things like that. Y'all, we got the power within us. We got it within us to do it. So y'all, so hype us up. This is Hype Us Up Friday. So anything you can do to hype yourself up, practice doing that as we go forward, guys. So appreciate you, Mandy, for watching. Anybody else who's going to watch the replay, y'all. Happy Free Friday. I'll see y'all around the next video. Bye-bye.